Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the 10th episode of Kanojo. And last episode, Rika kind of found out the truth about kind of what's been going on and on, and now he has had the whole heat Hatsujo thing that Saki brought up, and I don't think she was too happy to have that narrative kind of spun in Naoya's head. But she kind of got the last laugh because she got to kiss Naoya. Neither of his girlfriends have done that, so that's a fairly big deal. They were a little bit bummed out about that. But we had talks of a potential hot spring trip, which could be a lot of fun. A lot of fun. So yeah, let's jump in. Maybe we'll get that trip. Maybe we won't. Let's see what we do get. So 3, 2, 1, go. It was quite a surprise, wasn't it? But who will get a second? Okay, so maybe we'll get the hot spring episode this episode. But yeah, their mission hasn't exactly changed. It's just they're more motivated now. Class is over. Let's go on a hot springs trip. I've never been on a hot spring trip. Don't ask me. Do you want to come? You're more than welcome to come. Although it's so weird to see her like doing something. Not even joking. Like it's like it seems really does feel like the beginning of her trying to actually become relevant. Just anything to distract from the pain and suffering. Boy, do I understand. Some things are hard to defend against, and that was one of them. Chill. I don't know if chill. I don't think we do that here. Yeah, are you ready for a chill hot spring trip? Because if so, prepare to be disappointed. A nice relaxing trip. Wouldn't really call it a scheme. Bum 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 bum. Whew, we are having a hot spring episode. I wasn't sure how serious to take it when they brought it up last episode. I didn't know if it would be this episode, a future episode, or just never end up happening. So I was kind of like, that's where I was mentally. So the fact that we did bring it back up pretty early this episode and making it seem like we're gonna actually do it as well this episode, it's pretty exciting stuff. Rika's gonna come somehow. Maybe Silverhaired Girl will come too, because she wanted to talk to Naoya. Maybe she'll be the next one to steal a kiss. Bum 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 bum. I still quite enjoy the opening. And ED as well. Can't wait for the hot springs. I know, right? Onsen Tanoshimi. Good old Packy. Can't like have a hot spring trick without some Packy. How close? Are we gonna like have a mixed bathing sort of situation? Because that will be one way to get ahead of that. Some real ambition on that girl. Can't lose our 2 timing. Maybe. Minase-san, now yakun. Minase-san, now yakun. And then kissy kissy. And then Saki rushes in saying, hey, what do you think you're doing? Those are my lips. Grapefruit flavor, mint flavor. Gotta make sure we're prepared for anything. Okay, I was wondering, is that like, was her second hand or was that somebody else's hand? It was Saki's hand. I think they may be on the same page here. They probably thought the exact same thing. It's not what it looks like. Plot twist, they end up kissing each other. Are you okay? Okay. Admitted it. Damn it, Saki. I appreciate the honesty, but man. Transgressed. Just kiss them at the same time. That's the only way to resolve this. Be fair. Yeah, the first kiss, that ship's already sailed. But... Imagine somebody just walks by and wonders what the heck is going on over here. Okay. Yeah, she doesn't need support. She's an A-cup. Yeah, I get it. I still think you should just kiss them at the same time. I still think that's the best solution. Especially since it would kind of double as a kiss between them as well, you know? But yeah, they got a little distracted there. Ooh, close. Hawaii. I mean, that face really says it all. I think it's okay. Okay, now it all makes sense. I still kind of like it. Aside from the yellow color. So, what do we got? Oh, wow. The hearts. Oh my god. Wow. I like it. I, I don't know if she's gonna walk around like this, but I like it. I don't see the problem. Let's see what Naoya thinks. Gyagu, he says, this is a very serious anime. I don't know what you're talking about. It was quite the outfit, though. And yeah, she's still around. Unseen. It's just your imagination. Don't be paranoid, man. She starts Googling, you know, having your first time at a hot spring. You know, places to do it, things like that. Will people notice if we do it in the underwater? Will we get kicked out for that? Just Google all those things. Please, no boy. She has the best fashion sense. Naturally. You're not gonna be left out. Silver-haired girl might be. I was hoping she'd show up somehow, but probably not. Shino? Oh, that must be the silver-haired girl. Right, okay. Can I come to the hot spring, please? Is she actually gonna say it? And Nagisa. I guess we're not gonna mention that part. You just hang up. Okay. We're gonna investigate. Yeah, we're going full investigator. Then you'll see Rika's, you know, also involved and so at least now we know how she's involved in the plot, her role. Because we have those two who are the official girlfriends, and both look really cute, by the way. We have Rika, who's the resident stalker, who's trying to crush the two-timing and get him to herself. And now we have Shino, our detective, to try to figure out what's going on and probably eventually destroy it as well. I don't know. I can really picture her just like giving a lecture to them about the sheer degeneracy. How they should put a stop to it. I can definitely picture her in that sort of role. The girl back there looks kind of surprised. Well, now everyone looks surprised. Making a scene, man. Literally everyone is staring. What do you think? Yeah, Hakone, she mentioned it earlier with Shino. What? The man looks lost and confused. Okay. Hand holding. We're gonna handle them both, a flower on each arm. Let's go. That'll make the people around you jealous real quick. I think you need more than 2 girls for it to be a harem, but I'm actually not even sure on that. We can't hold hands in public. That's just... Yeah, totally. Love this man. And just yelling out all this as loud as he can. I can picture a mother just covering her son's eyes saying, "Don't look. Don't let him influence you. Don't become like that man." We're still doing it. Okay. I guess that's the only way you could continue to hold their hands, like... This show never ceases to just surprise me with what it does. Are your hands sweaty yet? I figured you would have worn off by now, considering how long we've been holding hands. Girls' hands generally are compared to guys' hands. Well. Now, in a way, he stops at 2 girls because he only has 2 hands. It all makes sense now. Because if you can't enjoy all 3 girls at the same time, why would you even bother? You know. I mean, that's been happening for the past several minutes. Yeah, at least you're not doing that. At least you're not that couple. I don't think that's what you meant. Yeah, we're not quite at their level yet. I don't understand. What comes after kissing? Yeah, if we're being really honest. She's thought about that a lot. let's just keep moving. I doubt it. I'm sure stuff will happen, but I doubt we'll go all the way. There's just too many chaotic elements at play here with Shino and with Rika and all that. Who knows what they're gonna do? Scare the crap out of me. Especially because I was just kind of wondering, when she's gonna pop up again, and she did. Is that Shino? Yeah, Shino. Okay, they both arrived at basically the same time. Did they come together? Who are you? Rude. Although, I kind of get it. Well, yes. I mean, if you put it that, but it sounds wrong when you put it that way, though. Where just you have a very open relationship with each other. Okay, that's how we're gonna play it. So hopefully she did not see her pop out of the bush. Play along, Rika. Otherwise, we have leverage. Yeah, these 2 characters that we've probably never seen interact at school before. They're just definitely close enough to come to a hot spring together. That's believable. That face. She's like, what just happened? But she's not gonna, stop here. The investigation continues. Unfortunately for you, he only has 2 hands and already has 2 girls. We enjoy a hot spring trip together. And everything that comes with that. Including fondling each other in the hot spring. Let's not get crazy now. Hopefully bathing with Rika. Just call her Nagisa, please. Yeah, so kind of It's kind of just been transformed into a trip of just them. And it kind of works out, though, because Nagisa did want to be in that support role, so it really just kind of all worked out. Except for now, yeah. Okay, so we are gonna bathe together. Thank you, show. Our two stacked girls get to enjoy the hot spring together. It just kind of works. So there shouldn't be any, like, enviousness to it, like you often see in these sort of scenes. Okay, I didn't expect Naoya to do that. I didn't take him for a peeper. He just climbed out the window. Yeah, I wouldn't call this okay. You do understand that she's basically naked right now, right? As is Rika. You never know with this man. And Rika's just kind of here in the scene, being ignored. Kind of getting flashbacks to to like episode 2 or so, when they were trying to pretend not to know her in class. Yeah, if she saw this, there would definitely be some explaining to do. I mean, the only way to explain it would be that you're a pervert, so yeah, it would be rough to explain to Shino. Yeah, no, you're not big on the plan. The one thing that was covering her up, she sacrificed it. Just let me get dressed real quick before we continue this conversation. Now it's just like, what did I do wrong? And yeah, Rika finally gonna do something. I've been waiting for her to do anything in this scene. Yeah, let's get her. Oh, I need an adult. She says like it's a threat. Well, our hot spring trip has begun. Never a dull moment in this show. Still love the look on Chino's face, which is all that happened. And everyone just like ran off, and she's just there by herself, just wondering what the heck just happened. That was just one of my favorite moments. But there was a lot of favorite moments in this episode, especially the hand-holding stuff. So lewd. It's kind of too bad that now he interrupted the Rika Nagi scene so quickly. It's kind of open to see them just chill and talk for a minute or two in the hot spring, just the two of them. Figured that could be kind of nice. But now, yeah, he wasted no time. Bum, 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 bum. And then, yeah, we have our preview. So that was the 10th episode of Kanojo mo Kanojo. And this episode was, in fact, our hot spring episode. We got some things figured out. We bought what we needed. We also had some stuff decided, right? Like because Nagisa has decided to really support Saki as best she can, even willing to wear a really lame outfit and give Saki a really sexy outfits to balance the scales in that way, right? To give her the edge, and Nalia's just trying to really just get along with the both of them on this trip, right? Because he's trying to see this as a pretty balanced thing, trying to be with both of them, make them both happy. That's kind of always what he's been about. But you got Nagisa, trying to make it lopsided towards Saki. So there's a little bit of a disconnect between our characters on that basis. We also have Shino, who last episode I believe found out about the two timing thing, and now she's trying to like really figure it out, like he's get to the bottom of it, confirm things. So she showed up at the trip as well, and Rika showed up on the trip because she knew that they were going, and she's not just going to let them go by themselves. Her job is to crush the two timing thing and have Nalia all to herself. So it's an opportunity that she really can't let slip by. So she didn't. But yeah, just the shopping scene in particular, just you got Saki basically just like falling to her knees and stuff. Just whenever I see scenes like that in anime, I just wonder what it would be like to be a passerby, because anime characters are just usually very over the top and stuff, and just if you're just like a regular person minding your own business, it's a weird thing to see. So, but we had that, and they also like forgot to buy the thing as well. I think they said, but man, that outfit of Saki is just look at the heart placement is what's really noticeable, right? Like it's definitely a tacky sort of outfit, not the kind of thing you would actually walk around town in, but it's something. It is something. I wouldn't mind seeing her wear it though, because it's nice in its own way, if that makes sense. But yeah, eventually that all was that, and we had the hand holding, right? So, because obviously he can't hold hands with both of his girlfriends at school, because then people would kind of get a little bit suspicious, maybe think there could be some two timing going on, and we can't have that. But when we're far away from school, out in a new environment, then we could have the two flower treatment, and hold both hands and have everyone stare, because yeah, just that's very noticeable. I just love how the one girl was like, "What is that? Is that a harem over there? Is that what I'm looking at? Is that a harem?" That was great. I enjoyed that quite a bit. But yeah, just he handheld and he kept it. He kept it for so long, and even though it meant like standing up on the train, man, I just love his determination, his follow through on whatever he sets his mind to. The guy might be kind of an idiot, but he's amazing. That's what I'm trying to say. Also, I saw another couple that were like really shameless in their behavior. Basically, essentially just saying, "Hey, babe, I can't wait till we go to that hotel and bang all night." Was essentially what he was saying. And yeah, Saki, of course, she wants to do that with Naoi as well, but can't go that far just yet. We're still on the hand holding stage, working our way up to the kissing stage. That's a ways away for now. Maybe in a couple episodes, but probably not. We only really have a couple episodes left. I still can't believe Rika just like popped out of the bushes like that. Like, because I'm just sitting here watching them, being like, okay, we're ready to go into the inn. We're gonna, find our room. Maybe we'll have someone like greet us. Like this is like one of those, traditional Japanese inns. I assume. I can't remember what they're called. Ryokan, something like that. But yeah, I was kind of expecting, like a waitress, whatever you call that position, to greet them or whatever. That's kind of what I was expecting at that point. And then it just popped up. Like we started a little bit of movement of our characters, like they were going to go in real quick, and then poof, she just popped out of the bushes like a jack in the box. It was hilarious. It was great. It was unexpected. It was also like 4 seconds before Shino showed up. So luckily, Shino didn't show up before that, because it would have been a little bit hard to spin that narrative of, hey, I'm Nagisa and I came together with Rika because we're such close friends that we go to hot springs together, even though we don't hang out at school or anything. Trust me, we're really, really close. And yeah, that's what happened. So it really was a stretch. But like, what other options did they have for a makeshift excuse to try to hide the two timing? It was really all they had. And I don't think we actually heard Shino's thoughts on that, whether or not she actually believed it, but the look on her face, I didn't get the impression that she did. But luckily, Nagisa was able to leverage that, the blackmail material we got on her to get her to cooperate. So, and like I said, that helps the the whole Nagisa supporting Saki on the strip sort of thing, because it gives them that precious alone time. So really was the best thing that could happen in that sense. But like I said, there is a disconnect between what like Nagisa's trying to do and what Naoi's trying to do. So you see this man, this crazy man, climb out his window, crawl over the roof to go over to Nagisa's, to go where Nagisa was with Rika. Just the man, I was so surprised when he just like climbed the fence, because like a lot of anime, you do have these sort of peeping scenes where the guy will try to look through a hole in the fence or climb the fence or whatever to see the girl side of the bath and see the naked girls, because if you're a boy in puberty, that's a really exciting notion to get to see them like that. But now, yeah, like he's, you know, Kusa Majime, like he you know, you wouldn't really associate him with doing that. Like in a million years, I never thought he would do that. And that's not really that wasn't what he did. I mean, that wasn't the motive, right? He just wanted to go talk to Nagisa, right? He just didn't really care that she was naked. It was just kind of whatever, essentially. Like, he didn't mind it too much. Like, he didn't even really point it out. It was Nagisa that pointed it out, and he's like, yeah, I'm aware. Trust me. I'm pretty perceptive. I realize that you're not wearing clothes. And Rika just awkwardly in the background of the entire scene, because she's not relevant at all to it, because he was entirely here for Nagisa. So she's just like, you know, her naked self just completely being ignored until Nagisa left, and then she decided, you know what, well, it might not be here for me, but I'm here for him, so I'm going to make the best of the situation. So, yeah, she was trying to be as intimidating as possible about the notion of seducing him, and it will probably work. I mean, it would work on me, maybe not him, but she'll do her best. And, I mean, that's always what she's done in this show. It's her best. She is not one to give up, so we'll see how that goes next episode. And that's pretty much what it ended off on. Shino didn't get a chance to do much, but like, it's great that she's finally participating. Even though she didn't have much screen time, she had some, and she has an actual goal. Like, she has a purpose, which she hasn't had for like 8 or 9 episodes. So it's a great thing to have, right? Because, you know, she's cute enough. Like, I do like her design. And I kept seeing her occasionally in the background, just being unimportant. And I've just always wanted to just like pull her into the foreground and say, participate, please be a character. So the fact that she's kind of sort of now done that, it's pretty great. But yeah, I love the episode. A lot of great stuff. All the great stuff that I kind of love about this show was pretty present in this episode. So I had a great time. I hope you enjoyed my reaction. If you did, you know, the like button's there, Patreon's there, the comment section's there. All that stuff. If any of it piques your interest, you know, feel free to act on it. And I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye-bye.